Hasek the screen for Evans. But they get it back. New Orleans moving it around. Davis sets a screen. He kicks it to Anderson. Launches it. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Anderson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for New Orleans. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the jam by Smart.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Evans outside. Rebound by the Kings. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now the dish to Smart. In the corner, Granger with it. Beasley outside. Here's Smart. They get it back. Cauley-Stein. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Evans dishes to Gordon. Evans outside. Back to Davis. 18 feet out. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Cauley-Stein at the elbow. The pass to McDermott. And that misses. That would have put him up. New Orleans in the lead. G passes to Hasek. Davis kicks to Evans. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 17 points for Tyreke Evans. And for the Kings, they're shooting in this game 45%. Smart with the ball. He's against Evans, using his post move to get the 2 points. And that's 12 points for Marcus Smart. The Pelicans shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Outside Gordon. Davis sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Cauley-Stein with the screen for Smart. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Sacramento ball.
And so here's Sacramento. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Feeds to Beasley. Dishes it to Cauley-Stein. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Granger. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Pelicans trail. Evans outside. Back to Gordon. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists in the game.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
And guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Here's Russell. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Evans outside. He feeds it to Holiday. Pass to Davis. He dishes it to Evans. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Evans has got 19 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And he misses the fast break layup. The Kings trail by 4. From deep, McLemore, good. McLemore's got 10 points in just the second half.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
And Holiday kicks to Asik. There's the screen. Screen by Asik. Evans dishes to Davis. And Embiid with the block. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and McLemore slams it in.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Evans goes in. Asik with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Now, here is Russell. Pulls up, high post. They get the rebound, and Davis sends it back, and they get it back. They recover it. Randall, and at last they get one to fall.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Evans kicks to Asik. New Orleans moving the ball around. Russell against Holiday. Davis sets a screen. Here's the floater. Davis can't get that one to fall.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Evans goes in. Inside. And Embiid with the block. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid with the steal. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And it's Jeeves finishing it off.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Embiid with a screen on Holiday. Here's Russell. And Davis sends it back. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Evans. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Evans has got 6 in the quarter. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And that one's good. And the Kings lead by 1.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Passes to Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 17 points for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Here's Embiid. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Embiid's got 24.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
We've got 1:48 left in the game. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Got a piece of it. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That one on Embiid. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Kings?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're losing by 2. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
The drive by Russell. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
1:04 left in the fourth. Embiid with the steal. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Embiid throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Davis. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Stolen by Holiday.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
Embiid against Davis, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. It's stolen by McLemore. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Tyreke Evans.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's G. The three-pointer off the mark. McLemore with the ball. So it's Sacramento picking up the win.